Welcome to the Warmup, and thank you for tuning in. I'm your host, Ted Madden. The calendar has flipped to October, which means we should finally be getting that crisp fall pigskin weather. Right? Let's get you ready for some football. Despite being only 2 games into district play, 24 6A is already off to a wild start. First of all, Brazoswood is 6-0, but have not yet reached the meat of their schedule. The 3 teams that seem to be at the top are Clear Falls, Clear Springs, and Dickinson. Springs has already beaten Dickinson, but lost to Falls. This week, Clear Falls heads into Dickinson, and we preview that game and more in the lineup, presented by Xochitl Chips and Salsa. Clear Falls took a loss to 21 6A power Summer Creek early in the season, but since then they've had things on cruise control. Running back David Smith is finding his groove in the Knights' current 4-game winning streak. In the last 3 games, Clear Falls has really tightened up the defense as well, as they've allowed only an average of 14 points in those games. The Gators, on the other hand, blew a 2-score fourth quarter lead a couple weeks ago against Clear Springs and had the bye week to think about it. John Solomon has emerged as quite the dual-threat quarterback for Dickinson, and he's been using his legs a lot more as of late. If the Gators want a real shot at the district title, they cannot afford a loss in this one. In a game many have anticipated since it was announced that Katy Paetow was moving to 6A, the Panthers will take on Katy. Paetow won the 5A Division I state championship last year and have stumbled a bit since moving up. They are 3-2 and 2-1 in district play, but their offense hasn't really started clicking. Paetow has a star-studded defense led by D1 commits DJ Hicks and Damian Sanford. They will need to play at their absolute best if they hope to slow down the Tiger train. Katy is 6-0, and even though they've had 2 close calls, they continue to stack up wins. Last week, they put up 70 on Katy Jordan, and even though starting running back Seth Davis didn't get many carries, his backup, Dallas Glass, more than handled his business. Glass ran for 193 yards and 4 scores. This will be Katy's 3rd straight Thursday game before they head into the bye.
Warm up your game day with the authentic flavors of ancient cooking. So thin, so crisp, so good, so chill.
New Caney has been quite a surprise in 13 6A. They are 5-0 and just overpowering opponents with their running game. The key to that ground attack is Michigan State commit Kedrick Reescano. We catch up with Kedrick on the recruiting trail.
Hi, I'm Kedrick Reescano. I play running back at New Caney High School. It was, like I said, the feeling. Like, that's what the main concern was. Like, I was trying to see if I was gonna feel right going there. Like, I had to feel like it was natural. I didn't want to be uncomfortable at a school that I was going to be at for the next 3 years of my life. Okay, I wouldn't say I'm the best at it, but it's something that I take pride in. Like, when I do it, I feel really excited about it. I like my elusiveness. Like, I like juking people. When I do that, I be feeling like, okay, I'm a big guy. Like, I'm a big running back. Like, when I juke somebody, I feel like I did something. You know what I mean? Feels great now, because last year it felt okay to play for the team because, you know, we was all cool with each other. But this year, I feel like we're an actual team, actual brotherhood. It's the greatest to come from here. I want to be the greatest. Watch, I'm gonna make it happen.
Look for our cameras at a lot of big games this week, but unfortunately, we can't be at them all. Let's take a look at some games you need to watch for in the hype. Klein Cain is quietly undefeated with impressive wins over Cy Falls and Summer Creek. Thursday night, they take on Klein Forest at Memorial Stadium. The Hurricanes lost a lot to graduation last year, but really haven't missed a beat. Jaden Smith has been a big target in the passing game, which has helped the Hurricanes average 43 points a game. On the other hand, the Golden Eagles are 3-2 and 1-1, and really need another upset win to have a realistic shot at the postseason. Klein Force is led by Houston commit Parker Jenkins out of the backfield and speedy receiver Jelani Watkins. A big one in the private school ranks takes place at Bellaire Episcopal. The Knights take on St. John's in an SPC matchup at the top of 4A. Bellaire Episcopal is coming off a heartbreaking loss up in North Texas to the Episcopal School of Dallas. The Knights came from behind to take an 11-point lead in the fourth quarter, only to have ESD score 2 controversial touchdowns to win it. They'll need to regroup quickly because St. John's is no slouch. The Mavericks are 5-1 and 1-0 in conference play while scoring over 40 points a game in their wins. St. John's is led by Cole Allen at wide receiver and defensive back. Allen is only a sophomore but might be the most impactful player on the field. Last week, Ridge Point was absolutely stifling on defense against George Ranch and certainly deserving of our defensive title belt. We talk about their performance, plus we check in on a team that received their belt already in the Buzz. Every Ridge Point defender was all over the field against George Ranch last Friday as the Panthers won 61-0. Not only did the Panthers shut out the Longhorns, but they seemingly punished them on each and every play. From big hits to timely picks, Ridge Point executed the perfect defensive plan and earned themselves a title belt. Richmond Foster received their title belt last week as they took the opportunity to pose for some pictures. The Falcons earned that belt by shutting out Rosenberg Terry in Week 3, 41-0. Congratulations, guys. We're glad you enjoyed it. That's going to do it for today's show. For even more high school football content, be sure to follow us on our social media accounts, including Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. I'm Ted Madden, and I hope we got you warmed up for all the action.